Okay, this is Paul, Golden Gate Enterprises. We are inside Steve's, one of his bedrooms, and the carpet's pulled back because it's all wet and damp underneath. And what we're going to do is take a look from the outside. It's a waterproof deck that's been leaking, and one of the actual issues is that all of the waterproofing was done incorrectly at the door thresholds. If I put my finger underneath here, it's all wet underneath here. Water's coming right in underneath the threshold. And if we take a look over here, there's Steve. Say hi, Steve.
Hello.
And we take a look at this particular door here, which is another door that's leaking. What we can actually see is that this door actually has a modified bitumen torch down roof here, that you can actually see the material come underneath the door threshold and end right here. So this is completely inappropriate. There should be a piece of door pan flashing that material terminates up against, comes up here to prevent any water intrusion in the first place. So this detail was done all wrong on this door, and it looks like all three of the doors are leaking as a result of that as one part of the detail. And then the other issue is we have a situation where the actual deck surface itself is actually up higher than the surface of the floor. And there's a depression back here. So all that happens is water goes right from here, it goes down into here, and you can see the water from the most recent rain. It's splashing, and it just sits in there, and it works its way back under the door threshold. So the membrane should have come up here, up across here, and underneath the threshold. So this was actually detailed out all incorrectly. And if we come over here to our other door, we can see something that's even more fun, which is maybe hard to see with the camera, but I can basically stick my finger. There's a big gap underneath here, and if you come down here, there's not only a big gap, you can probably stick your finger through there. There's a piece of wood framing, and the water just goes underneath the threshold. So this was detailed all incorrectly, and there's no possible way this could be waterproof. So we have three doors that have that problem. And then of course what we have here is we have a tile deck that is down over torch down material, which unfortunately is the wrong combination. Tile is not meant to go down over torch down, and we also have a situation in many areas where the clearance of the wall system is nowhere near adequate relative to the height of the deck. So you have water that is actually going to come up the wall and potentially damage these wall panels, if not get inside these walls. So this is a little exercise of how not to do a deck, how not to put in-doors, and unfortunately this is a almost brand new house. How old is this house, Steve? 6 months old. So this is the first rain season you've been through, and it's all leaking, right? Yeah. So anyway, unfortunate circumstances, but that's a quick view of what's going on here. So this is Paul, Golden Gate Enterprises. Thank you.